Hello, welcome to another episode of Worth the Calories. Something a bit different for this one. Yeah, I'm stood up doing the introduction. Normally sat down. I thought, why not stand up for this one? Yeah, so we've got another 5 products, foods that I am reviewing, and I'm going to tell you if they are and first one today is an exclusive, not for the food. Well, it is for the food. We've not done it before. It is the Protein Tiramisu from LIDL. The exclusive is there's two of us reviewing it. Anyway, let's see if all the foods in this episode are worth the calories. Right, first up for this episode is the Milbonner from LIDL High Protein Tiramsu. Saw this on social media a few times, so I had to go and grab it. And yeah, we're going to review it. Now, the issue with this is I don't like coffee, so I having tiramisu, Neil, because the public want it. Well, from what I've seen on social media, they do. Anyway, yeah, I'm not a massive fan of coffee. The only time I ever like coffee is if it's in a little shot glass as a liqueur topped with a little bit of Baileys. I like that very much. But other than that, yeah, coffee is not for me. So I'm going to let Rachel try it first. I'll see what she thinks. Then I'm going to try it. And then, as always, I'll tell you if it's worth the calories.
Really? Smells alright. I feel it's only fair if I get a bit of everything. I think that's nice.
What are you giving it out of 10?
I think you'd eat that because it's like coffee-ish, but not.
But not coffee-ish.
Yeah.
What are you giving it out of 10?
I'd give it a 7.
Oh, 7.
Or an 8. Like, it's good, but I'm not like, tiramisu's not my go-to pudding.
Right, okay. I guess it's my turn. Right, let's give it a go. Like I say, I'm not a massive fan of coffee, but I'm hoping it's not a very strong coffee taste. I'm just going to go in with one big one. I know I normally do 2. I'm just going to go in with one big one. $171 calories, 10 grams of protein. Which, for a dessert, I know it's not the best calorie to protein ratio, but you've got to give desserts a bit of leeway. Do you know what? That is all right. That is all right. It's just got a hint of coffee. It's not very strong at all. I am going to go for a second one. I have this with Tia Maria. Coffee, and it kind of feels chocolatey. So you get Tia Maria with Baileys. Altogether, it's more chocolatey than coffee with a hint of coffee. Does that make any sense whatsoever? I've no idea. That's what I'm getting from this. That is all right. Yeah, I mean, I say I'm not a massive coffee fan. I'm not saying I'd run to the hills, but that's because my own personal taste. Rachel gave it, what did Rachel give it? 7, maybe 8 out of 10. I think she's right there. I'm going to go for a 7.5 out of 10. Am I going to finish this pot? Yes. If I was a fan of coffee, would I buy this again? Absolutely, I would. And you know what? For someone that doesn't like coffee to think, yeah, I'm going to finish that pot, I've got to give it a thumbs up. Right, we're still at LIDL. We're doing this one a little bit backwards because we've just done a pudding. Anyway, now I'm going to do the final high protein meal. So we did 3 of these in the last episode of Worth the Calories. So in this one, yeah, we're doing the final one. And I'm hoping I've saved the best till last because the chicken katsu curry, in terms of macros, is 479 calories, 46.9 grams of protein. That is basically a 10-to-1 ratio, which for a complete meal is kind of unheard of at times. And it has 11.8 grams of fibre, which is absolutely amazing. So let's get it pinged in the microwave and see if it's any good. So here we have an extremely hot chicken katsu curry. So while that's kind of semi-cooling down a bit so I don't burn the roof of my mouth off. It's katsu chicken curry with vegetables, jasmine rice, peas, and red lentils. So nuked it for 3 minutes and then given it a really good stir, basically the same as I did with the Thai green curry. So I've kind of muched it all up. I can see broccoli in there. I think there's some baby sweet corn in there as well. Obviously it says peas. Oh, there's more of a description here. Cooked chicken breast pieces in a katsu-style curry sauce, baby corn, broccoli, and dame beans served with cooked jasmine rice, peas, red lentils. Right, sorted. Okay, so, yeah, great macros on this one. The question is, will it taste good? The Thai green curry was really, really good. One of the best actual... ready meals I've had, if I'm being honest with you. There is just something about curry that just works in a ready meal. I think it's because generally it's got a good bit of flavour to it. Right, I've got on here, what have I got? I've got a bit of everything. Bit of rice, bit of chicken, bit of broccoli. Hot, 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 hot. You know, Joe, going in with two. I'm getting a bit of sweet corn in with this one. Lovely, very nice. Not as good as the Thai green one from the last episode, but yeah, it's nice. It's not got a massive whack of flavour, but it's just lovely. Like, it's not bland either. Does that make sense? It's kind of in the middle. It's not as creamy as the Thai chicken curry one, which I wouldn't expect, but it has got that kind of quite mild katsu curry flavour. Little tinge of heat at the end. Loads of veggies in here. Decent sized portion. Again, they're all 380 grams. Decent amount of chicken. Yeah, not bad at all. Would I have this again? Yeah, I would quite happily eat this again. So that's good. Macros in it are superb. Good calories. Great protein. Great fibre. Yeah, decent. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. And yeah, the Chef Select high protein chicken katsu curry. It's certainly a lot better than that frozen Aldi one I have had recently. So an 8 out of 10, worth the calories. Absolutely it is. Okay, next up. This is kind of a half review, in a way. I don't know if that's going to make sense or not. Anyway, we are going to do the garlic and herb grated cheese blend from ASDA. I saw this on social media maybe 3 or 4 months ago. And every time I've gone into ASDA, it's never been in. Anyway, I went in the other day and it was there. Now, the missus has already tried it, but I've been waiting because it's pizza night here in the Scurra household. And I'm going to whack some of this on a pizza, which is how I really want to try it. But I thought, do you know what? Before I go and whack some on a pizza and eat that, let's try it in its original format. Now, it does say on the front here, herby and flavourful, perfect for scattering on toast or a jacket potato. So that already tells me it's probably going to be better as a cooking option, like in a toasty or maybe in an omelette or jacket potato. Okay, next up, we've got kind of a half review. We've got the garlic and herb grated cheese blend from ASDA. Saw this on social media maybe 3-4 months ago. Been wanting to try it. Every time I've gone into ASDA, it's not been in there. Anyway, we went in a few days ago and it was there. So we've got it. Now, the missus has already been into this. She's already had to do with it. I haven't because I've been waiting because tonight is pizza night. I'm going to slap some of this on a pizza, which I am very, very excited about. But I thought, do you know what? Before I go and slap some of this on a pizza, let's try it as it is. So 30 grams, 96 calories. It's not a low-fat cheese, so it's roughly the same. But do you know what? 96 calories, 7.3 grams of protein. We're nearly at that 10-to-1 protein ratio that we always look for. So calories aren't bad at all. And it is grated mozzarella cheese and cheddar cheese with garlic and herbs. Woo! That literally smells like cheesy garlic bread in a bag. Oh, that smells really, really good. Right. Let's give it a little do. Second one. All right. Yeah, definitely going to be better cooked. It's not bad as it is, if I'm being honest with you, but it's quite rich. It's very strong in flavour. Obviously, mozzarella doesn't have much of a flavour to it, but the cheddar, I think it's more of a mature cheddar, so that's got quite a strong flavour to it. And then obviously, you've got that garlic and herb seasoning, however they've done it in there. Yeah. As a format like that, so if you're going to put this on a butty or something like that, I'm like, no, it's definitely a cheese that's going to get better. I feel it's going to get better with cooking. So yeah, jacket potato, cheese and beans. I feel it's going to be good. Omelette or on a pizza. So as it stands in raw form, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. And if I was just going to buy it to have it for things like butties, it's going to get a thumbs down on the worth of calories front. Anyway, let me go and slap some on some pizza, and then I'll tell you if my thoughts have changed. Right, I'm back from eating my pizza, and I've kind of cocked up. And when I say I've kind of cocked up, I meant to cook my pizza, save a slice, and come and eat it and review it. I didn't, because I'm an absolute greedy twonk, and I literally got waylaid, made my pizza, went in the living room, smashed it in, and thought, shizzle! I've not done the extra review. Anyway, I can confirm on a pizza, it was top tier. So yeah, if you're making homemade pizzas, I definitely recommend it. And like I say, use it for cooking. I think it'd be really, really good. On a pizza, I'm upping it to an 8 out of 10. And would I buy it again for cooking with? Yes. So it's kind of raw format, not worth the calories. Added to different dishes, it is worth the calories. So 6.5 out of 10 as it comes, 8 out of 10 when you cook it. So as it comes, after it's been cooked. Right, we've got our second ready meal of the episode for this one. And yeah, it's a big boy. We've been to Iceland and got the MyProtein Meat Feast Pasta. A few people have told me this is good. I'll be the judge of that one. Yeah, 550 grams in connection or in conjunction or in collaboration. That'd be better, wouldn't it? With Eat Lean cheese. Yeah, 581 calories for 66 grams of protein. That for a pasta dish is decent. Yeah, meat feast pasta with minced beef, pork and chicken meatballs, Eat Lean cheese and pepperoni. Right, this, I assume, can be pinged in the microwave. Does it tell us how to cook it somewhere? Oh, here we go. Microwave and frozen, 800 watts, full power, cook for 7 minutes, stir, replace film lid and cook for a further 3 minutes. So I'll be back in 10.5 minutes and we'll see if it's any good. And there we go, by the magic of editing, 10.5 minutes has gone instantly. So here we go, new to perfection. I have took a picture of it. You probably, I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, here it is. Oh, it smells all right. It smells pretty good. Like I say, it's 550 grams, so it's a decent old portion. 581 calories, 66.2 grams of protein, 11.4 grams of fibre. So it's ticking all the macro boxes. Great protein to calorie ratio for a main meal. Good bit of fibre in there as well. It's going to fill you up. Anyone that says that is not a big enough portion, you need to change in here. Is everyone else going to have given it a stir and then all the cheese that was on top is like stuck to the spoon? Anyway, I'm going to give it another spur. Yes, another one of those. Another stir. It's thick. Yeah, it's a good portion. Right. I'm kind of biding my time here because it looks hot. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off it. Yeah, it's definitely been microwaved to perfection. Do you know what I'm going to try straight away? I'm going to go off is one of these chicken meatballs. All right. Okay. Right, I'm going to do a bit of pasta. What does it say it's got in it? Minced beef. Oh, pork and chicken meatballs. So I've tried one of them. Minced beef, pepperoni, bit of Eat Lean cheese. So I think I've got a bit of everything else now. There's a little bit of pepperoni, bit of minced beef, bit of pasta. Okay, now we normally do 2. This is kind of 3, isn't it? Because I've done a bit of meatball, a bit of pasta and everything else. Now I'm trying to get a bit of everything. Got a bit of meatball, a bit of pasta. There's a bit of veggie there. Get a bit of veggie. Right. It's off. Okay, to the people that recommended that, you were right. That is nice. That is good. Really good. It does have 2 red chilies on it out of 3. For me personally, I love spice, but it's definitely got a bit of heat to it. It's got a nice, nice rich tomato sauce flavour. It always annoys me with things like this because it had quite a bit of cheese on top, the Eat Lean cheese, which is the high protein cheese. But because you've got to mix it halfway through, it kind of disappears. So I'm like, give us an extra sachet with cheese in it. I'll put the cheese in a little sachet, so when it's nuked and microwaved to perfection, I can sprinkle the cheese on and then maybe put it in for another minute. I don't know. It's always a bit of a pet hate of mine. Pasta's nice. Yeah, sauce is good. The meatballs are good. It's a good size portion. Like I say, it's got a little bit of a kick to it. Yeah, it's kind of everything I want from a pasta dish, really. And it doesn't need any, for me personally, and I'm a salt fiend, I don't want to put any extra seasoning in it. How much salt has it got in it? It has got 4 grams of salt in it, which officially is 2/3 of your recommended daily intake. So it has got a lot of salt in it, but don't panic too much about salt. Salt's actually good for us. We need it to survive. And if you drink plenty of this stuff, you can eat quite a bit more salt than the recommended 6 grams a day. It won't cause you any issues whatsoever. Yeah, I'm impressed. Nice thick sauce, tasty, tomatoey, little bit of a kick. Plenty of meat in there. I like it. A great option if you need a bit of convenience. And for a good pasta dish, let's say under 600 calories for 66 grams of protein, the macros are spot on. Overall, I'm going to give it the more I eat, I'm like, yeah, that's good. No, I'm going to give that an 8.5 out of 10. I'm impressed with that. I think it was £4. 8.5 out of 10. So obviously, it is a thumbs up. Alrighty, last one for this episode of Worth the Calories. Last episode, we did the Muller Protein Rice Chocolate, and we're going to do the vanilla one. Now, I did say, I think in the last episode, I was going to try this one warm, and I'm not, because I've spoken to a couple of people that have had these, and they said when it's warm, it goes watery. That is not my jam. I like things thick. I'm a thick man. So I like things thick. So, I'm going to just try it cold. The chocolate one was a thumbs up. So hopefully the vanilla one won't be far behind. Again, same, did I have to do this with the chocolate one? I've got to work it out because it says per 100 grams. Right, I assume these are 180 grams. I assume the macros are the same as the chocolate one. So they are 91 calories per 100 grams. Squinting at it. Times 1.8. So there are 164 calories for 8.1 grams of... 164 calories for 14.5. So the macros are better in this one. Slightly less calories. Nothing major. Bit more protein. Lovely jubbly. All right, shall we go in? Let's see where we are at. Yeah, like I said, with the chocolate one, I feel like I've had these before, but ages ago, and they weren't very good. Do you know what? I never even saw this on the chocolate one. New recipe. So, obviously that's why I, maybe first time round I didn't think they were great, and now I like it. Right, I'm digging in deep, because I want to get some of that vanilla. Oh, I can't find any. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, all right. Didn't find it first time round. I found it second time. All right. Do you know what? I'm going to go in with 3. Just because I'm, it's a bit bland. I wanted to go in with another one, just like sometimes, because I've just had my tea. And I thought, oh, is it, palate cleanser required? So maybe the first 2 might do the old palate cleanse. Yeah, it's a bit bland for me. It's not the chocolate one felt quite rich and quite indulgent. That just hasn't quite got it. And it's got, obviously because it's much lower in sugar, and I don't know, maybe the chocolate flavour masks that a little bit, it has got a bit of an artificial teeth back in, synthetic kind of taste about it. Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I'm going to finish the pot. I think I'm going to finish the pot off camera. I haven't actually 100% decided yet. It's not terrible. Maybe it is one of these that I've tried before and I was like, not for me. Chocolate one was decent. Macros in this are really, really good. Like I say, 165 calories, 14.5 grams of protein. For a pudding, you know, we're not expecting a massive, you know, and it's certainly a lot more protein than a standard Muller rice. But, yeah, a bit disappointed in that, to be honest with you. I was expecting something better after liking the chocolate one. I'm going to rate it. I'd say it's not the worst thing I've ever eaten. It's just a bit, nah. I could finish that off if I wanted to. I don't think I'm going to bother. I think I can spend my calories on better things. So that answers the question, doesn't it? I'm going to rate it a 5 out of 10, right middle of the road. For me personally, is it worth the calories? I'm sorry, Muller Vanilla Protein Rice. It is a no. There we go, what we're saying. Any of those foods you would like to try, or have you tried? Do you agree with what I am saying? Let me know in the comments. If you're not subscribing, by the way, make sure you are dropping me a little subscribe. Yeah, that's about it for this one. So, as always, in whichever way you are watching me or interacting with me, make sure you boss your weight loss.